Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Omozoya. If today is your first time of tuning in, you are highly welcome, and to my returning subscribers, I am so glad you came back to watch. Thank you.
So today in my kitchen, I am going to be preparing Nigerian Hake fish stew. This is a Nigerian recipe and it is a recipe that is so delicious, easy to make, and it is super delicious. You can have this stew with anything of your choice. You can use this with boiled rice, with boiled yam, boiled plantain, potatoes, and we are making a big pot of the stew. So if you want to see how I made this, keep watching and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Also click on the notification bell so as to get notified each time I upload a new video. Thank you. So to begin, I will start by introducing to you the list of ingredients which we are going to be using for this stew recipe. So over here I have my peppers, which I just brought out from the freezer. As you can see, it's have eyes all over the body. So I have tomatoes over here. It is quite much. I have here the scotch bonnet pepper and I have the bell peppers here. So I'm trying to just equate everything to be on a balanced scale. I'm trying to make the tomatoes and the bell pepper balanced because I don't want this to be watery and I don't want it to be too sweet. So, and I also have here 2 bulbs of onions. I have white onions and I have the purple onions. You know, white onions tends to be more sweeter than purple onions, and purple onions are so flavorful. If you are looking for a flavorful meal, just use red onion or purple onion, whichever you call it. Yeah, so I'll be using the both, and I also have here ginger and I have some garlic. So what I'll be doing now, I'm just going to be adding everything into a bowl in my sink, and I'm going to sprinkle some salt over it, add enough water, and I'm going to start rinsing the peppers. As I was rinsing the pepper, I rinsed all the tomatoes, I rinsed the scotch bonnet pepper and the bell peppers, which is also known as Tatashe. Yeah. So the Tatashe, I began to open it up to take out the seeds. You don't want to blend your peppers with the seed in the bell peppers because it might be bitter. Yeah, it might be bitter. It might change the taste. So I'm just going to remove all the seed, wash it all over again, and I'm going to start to cut it up into smaller sizes. I also did the same thing for the tomatoes. I opened them up just to know if it was okay, and every of the tomatoes was so good. So after blending everything together, it's now time for us to start our cooking. In a pot, I'm going to drain the oil I used in frying the fish. As you can see, it actually has these onions and everything inside. We do not want that in our soup. And I'm also going to add in another fresh oil. So once this has heated up a bit, I'm now going to add in my diced onions. I'm going to stir in on that for about a minute. While that is completely stirred, I'm now going to pour in the blended peppers. So once I pour that in, I'm going to combine everything together beautifully. I'm just going to turn everything together, cover it, and allow this to cook for the very first 40 minutes. After the first 40 minutes, I came back to check on the pot of stew, and as you can see, it is boiling. This is boiling. It has come to a rolling boil. I'm just going to use my spoon to just turn it together like that, and I'm still going to cover it for another 10 minutes because I haven't gotten the texture I was looking for. it has not gotten to the point where I can add the rest of the ingredients, so I'm just going to cover it for another 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I came back to check, and as you can see, there is a difference now. The oil has started to flow on top of the pepper, on top of the stew. That is how you know your stew is getting there. Your stew is moving closer, is getting closer to the point. So right now, I'm just going to start adding all the spice and seasonings which I'm going to add. So I added salt. I'm also going to add I added rosemary, I added thyme. Yeah, I just added them into it for more flavors, and I'm also going to be introducing back the fried fish inside the stew. So I'm just going to add the fish into the stew right now, and I'm going to stir that in together, cover it, allow it to simmer for another 10 minutes. 10 minutes later, I came back to check on it, and voila! Look at our stew. The stew is so cooked, it is so good, it is so pleasant, and it smells nice. It smells delicious. It was so good. Every of the ingredients was so cooked in it, and I actually have a perfect cooked stew. This stew was so delicious, guys. I bet you try this out. It is so good, guys. This was so good. We all enjoyed it. So this is our stew. It is cooked now, and I'm just going to turn off the heat, cover it, and just let it simmer in there, and I'm going to just leave it there. Yeah, so we enjoy this. You can actually have this with anything you want. It goes along with so many things. Thank you all for watching. If you have watched this video up to this very moment, please click on the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. See you again in my next one. Bye.